Okay, guys, I know you're getting any of this. Hopefully you are. Listen, right, so we strip the dash top. The dash top obviously is really, really not very good condition. It's actually really good condition, but it's not right. We've got holes cut with the vent, so the top has got the pieces. So that one, it does fit, which is actually really quite nice. You know, I've got it in there. I'm going to put it back in. So, that is it's coming with foam, but we've now got into the thing that everybody hates about E Type, which is called the Cantrail. There's the Cantrail. And that's the Cantrail thing, right? And the Cantrail's got like a metal back, and it's got a chrome trim over the top of it, which is clipped on, and it's got a foam wedge on it, and it's got foam down to there. But mine is really, really not very good. As you can see, it's like quite out of shape. So I'm going to have to sort of bend it back into shape, beat it about, get it to fit, clean it up, and then I will be deciding what I'm going to do with it. This is where I was going to think about putting my anti-roll bar, you know, the roll bar coming up here, right there, right there, right there, right there, and down to there, which would be the roll bar idea give me. But, you know, hey, listen, everything changes really quickly around the edge, yeah? So I've taken out all the old bad fittings and the old corroded bolts, and I could retrim these with black vinyl. So I'm sort of in the frame of mind that I might retrim them. I'm not overly sort of like keen to do too much work. If I do what I've done, which is replace the major motor that's caused me the most fucking trouble, then I think maybe that's not going to be the end of my world. So at the moment, as I said, I am sort of sitting down and taking a rest, which is, you know, hey. But I'm going to retrim the dash top in light foam and just cover it in black vinyl. I'm going to redo this Cantrails in black vinyl. And I think I might not, and I know you're going to hate me for this, I might not go down the idea that I had, which was welding like a 15mm tube, which is going to come up from there and go over the top and come down. Because I think hopefully the roof's going to be something strong after I've welded the bloody thing up that I don't need to do that. Now, it's sort of still got the possibility of it. Now, as long as it fits in with the great scheme of things, I might do it. So, but at the moment, the Cantrails I think are looking pretty good. So I'm going to say that, you know, in relation to the roll cage idea, it's all right, except one problem. You can't get from the top of the screen frame post to the sill without sort of putting a weakness and coming down. And I don't think that's going to work. I just don't think it's going to be strong enough. And you can't actually get in the car if you came straight down here anyway, so it wouldn't work. So I'm sort of looking at the idea of the reinforcing I'm going to use, which is the idea of lots of welding, lots of double plating, and lots of metal putting back in. And if that works, then I don't think I need to worry too much about the idea of a roll cage. Because structurally, this bloody thing is stronger in the floors than any 2+2 I've ever seen. I think I'd rather like do more. I mean, that floors and the sills are so strong with that box section and all that reinforcement in there. And I don't think the roof, with changing the roof, and I've already said this, I got offered a roof. We didn't have a sunroof in it, and I had a sunroof, and I tried to do it, and it just is so rusty. So everything's rusty. These cars are 50 years old. I will agree with that, and they are rotten. You're chasing lace when you're welding it. But I've done a load of welding, and I've sort of put up like another roof on it, which is not necessarily the best one in the world, and it isn't. And I'll wholeheartedly agree that the roof I put on is only one marginally step better than the one I took off. But the thing is, it hasn't got that bloody sunroof in it. And without that sunroof, I haven't got the structural failure that the bloody thing was having with that sunroof. Because the wood was rotten, the frame was rotten, the skin was rotten, and the channels were rotten. It was just rotten. The whole thing was bloody rotten. So, you know, from that point of view, you know, I think I've done the right thing. I'd like the sunroof back in it, and the sunroof I've got, which as you can see in the video, is actually a really brilliant sunroof, but it's not the right profile, and this is where I'm coming to a problem. is that the profile, the way they must bend them to fit the roof. So if anyone out there has got a 2+2 sunroof that they want to get rid of, call me or send me a message, because I would really like to put the sunroof back in it. But at the moment, she probably isn't going to have, and it seems such a waste, because the other roof is had it. This roof, which I managed to pick up very reasonably actually, because it came with a tailgate, and the tailgate was perfect. So I will say that I've actually killed two birds with one stone. I haven't paid a lot of money for the tailgate, and the tailgate is worth what I paid for the whole bloody lot. So I think I'm ahead of the game at the moment. But at the minute, my biggest problem is, and this is why I'm really like saying this, I know the Cantrails are going to be sorted, and I need to sort the Cantrails, because if I don't sort the Cantrails out soon, then I don't know whether that was all going to fit together when I want to put it back together. So it's no good me doing lead in and filling, but unless the rest of it's going to work, it's not going to work. So let's look at the car. Let's start right here. Look. Bonnet, lead or body solder, Cantrail moving on its own, roof, back end. I think you guys can see how far this car is ahead, and we've got, look at those, look at that, see. We've got vented Volvo disc brakes on a single line fin. So I think we can say that knowing that the screen fits, and knowing that we've now got over the sunroof issue, we're nearly there. So talk to you soon. Bye.